Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Capacious wingspan, yearning eyesight, piercing neb, and unbudgeable alacrity equipped with splendid robust grip. Here are some of the most dignified birds that terrify even the most ferocious predators. Golden eagle carries their prey. Hunting prowess, incredible agility, and a marvelous speed? Meet one of the fastest and nimblest raptors of the world, with a wingspan of 8 feet and illustrious gold feathers gleaming on its head and neck. The golden eagle feeds on larger prey. Equipped with powerful large feet and dagger-like talons, the bird has no problem in doing that. The most basic aspect of hunting lies in understanding its prey. Once the prey is located from high perches, the eagle will soar with wings lifted into a slight V, and it will use its sharp claws to grip its prey with a strength of around 750 pounds per square inch. That's more powerful than a lion's bite! They are known to carry and lift their captured prey into the air, from where it will be dropped for easy killing. The hunt ends when the mighty raptor uses its blade-like beak to rip through the flesh of its victim, without tolerating another eagle around its loot. The gripping bald eagle. Magnificent white feathered head on a chocolate brown body, the bald eagle is an opportunistic predator and is also a sneaky, thieving scavenger, because when its usual diet, the fish, is not available, it will not hesitate to prey on other animals. This ferocious predator with laser-sharp eyesight detects its prey from a considerable height. Boasting a wingspan of 7.7 feet, it dives at a gradual incline to capture prey with cogent talons by inflicting a vice-like killing grip, sometimes finding a handful menu in shallow waters. In both cases, the large hooked beak helps for tearing into the prey. However, if the starving raptor doesn't find an easy target, it will not hold back from stealing other meals with its metal propellers.
Oh, did you see that?
Leap and strike of barn owl. The slanting rays of the setting sun in rough grasslands with plenty of small rodents attract the feral night hunter that is most active at dusk and dawn. With an iconic heart-shaped face and bright white undersides, the barn owl relies mostly on sound to locate prey. It flies low and slowly, back and forth, until it hears any effective prey. After marking the target, it will leap from the ground through a brief flight, and then a plummeting strike. When it strikes, it starts with a headfirst dive before pulling its head back and replacing the facial disc with outstretched talons. If succeeded in grabbing, it'll get a chance to swallow the complete prey. A barn owl will typically eat 3 to 4 prey items a night, but sometimes they are unable to hunt due to unfavorable weather conditions. Hovering osprey. An intimidating flight and dive ended with a large splash of water. Gloomily, nothing could be found this time, but this sea eagle won't miss another chance. With impeccable timing, Osprey boasts a huge catch. It scans the water with a sharp eye and repeatedly hovers. Once the prey is targeted, it adjusts its body into a straight line to reduce wind resistance. The inward bent sharp talons are key to hunting prowess. They work much like a fishhook. The instant they touch the water surface, they spread out. The meteoric osprey catch happens in the blink of an eye. This alacritous bird's hunting style depends on the situation. If the menu is deep below the surface, it would willfully dive in. Other times, it just glides along the water to hunt fish. Once the fish is plucked up to the sky, it is enough to feed the waiting chicks. Red-tailed hawk. The bulky and broad wings designed for effortless soaring. Red-tailed hawk is the top predator with no natural predator. It levitates over 100 meters high perch to focus the slightest movement in the grass below by using excellent vision that is 8 times better than a human. The moment it targets a prey, the keen raptor plunges down and snatches up the prey with its sharp talons. Using its blade and curved beak, it tears its meal into smaller pieces for easier consumption. Nearly any small animal it encounters may be viewed as potential food, whether a rodent on the ground or a mammal in the sky. Lammergeier devours bone marrow. Just like a rapacious golden eagle, this fierce bird focuses on dropping its meal from a considerable height. Unlike the eagle, it drops bones to obtain the creamy bone marrow. Known as the bearded vulture, the Lammergeier is one of the most savage of birds. This massive and oldest species of a vulture, with a wingspread of nearly 10 feet, love to swallow whole small bones and carrion. But if it finds a large one, it would release it on the hard stones or rocks from a great height to get the most nutritional content. The bones act like magnets to attract this bird. Not just the bones. Lammergeiers use the same dropping technique for hard-shelled prey like tortoises. Horned owl, the silent hunters. The super inaudible hunter is mostly active at night and is the largest and most powerful species of an owl, whose eyes are tuned for optimal night vision. Hidden ears under the tufted horn feathers aid its eyes where to look. Setting sun invites another night hunter, a mouse, patrolling for its food. But this rodent is an accurate source of food for the horned owl. By turning its head 270 degrees, it pinpoints its dinner. Once the target is locked, the owl unleashes its most secret weapon, fringed winged feathers that muffle any flapping sound. This predator flies silently, while the prey does not have any idea of its attacker. The silent striker ambushes the rat that probably never knew what hit it. After the brilliant strike, the night hunter is all set to enjoy the fresh meat. Vampire finch. Sharp beak, ground finch, and vampire. Using the 2 different words for the same bird might confuse you, but yeah, here it is. A vampire finch, notorious for the strategy it has chosen to fulfill its nutritional needs. That is, blood-sucking. Or we can say blood-pecking. With the help of its sharp beak, this tiny monster finch pecks at the base of seabirds' feathers. It digs up deep and deep until the required fluid begins to flow, which it then laps up with its tongue. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Like waiting for an apple to fall, this griffin vulture simply waits for an animal to die. Majestically soaring on thermal currents with an impressive wingspan of 9 feet, it loves to look for a dying being because eating the leftover is one of its favorite skills. Whenever a carcass is discovered, it doesn't take long for the scavenger to arrive. The sharp beak of a griffin vulture helps it to tear the relics apart, then tug out the intestines. It buries its head inside the corpse to get at the innards, and within 15 minutes, it can convert the whole fleshy carcass into a skeleton. Falcon, a living missile. Powerful and swift, this falcon is the fastest animal alive, able to reach more than 200 miles per hour. With incredibly sharp talons, this quick predator captures other birds even while in flight. Nature has designed this fiery predator with an aggressive and bold behavior that helps this bird to use its keen eyesight to locate prey by flying high above in the sky. The folded wings indicate that the target has been locked. Mimicking a rocket, it will now fall into a nosedive or stoop. This living missile then closes its feet and uses them to knock the prey out of the sky. After a spectacular hunting stoop, the raptor is ready to enjoy the meal with its sharp yellow beak. Fearless ostrich. The nomadic giant stands more than 8 feet tall. He's armed with a central claw and a sharp dagger-like 4-inch point that is enough to smash an adult lion's skull. Although wildlife is full of dangers, the adult ostrich has no apparent enemies until the predator targets its chicks or eggs, which are already vulnerable. With a pair of watchful eyes, it detects the danger at a distance of many miles. Peering into the distance and evaluating the situation, with assertive flicks of its wings, stuffed tailed head, and chest puffed out, it warns of the enemy. If it doesn't work, the defensive flightless bird would rush towards its enemy at a speed of over 70 kilometers per hour. The extraordinarily powerful kicks are enough to tell the attacker who is the boss. See you next time!